Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all you tremendous Americans who know that the only thing better than a winning president is a winning president celebrating his first 100 days back in the White House. Welcome to your favorite channel for all things satirical, ironic, and unapologetically pro-Trump. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to join our community of patriots who appreciate a good laugh mixed with their daily dose of news. Now, as we dive into the whirlwind of events marking President Donald J. Trump's legendary return to office, we begin with the festivity planned in the picturesque battleground state of Michigan. Yes, where else would President Trump choose to celebrate his triumphant first 100 days than in the state that holds the honor of being the last one he rallied in before clinching another term? The Macomb County rally promises to be a spectacle of epic proportions, as it should be for a man who has signed more executive orders in 100 days than most presidents manage in a term. Let's hear it for efficiency. The executive orders, numbering at least 137, have ranged from dismantling the Department of Education, because who needs education when you've got the School of Hard Knocks, to establishing the Department of Government Efficiency. Because, as we all know, nothing screams efficiency quite like more government departments. And if that wasn't enough, Trump has been single-handedly stripping diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives from the federal government like a master sculptor chiseling away at unnecessary marble. After all, who needs diversity when you can have uniformity? But wait, there's more. Fresh from attending Pope Francis' funeral at the Vatican, our commander-in-chief took the opportunity to engage in a little light diplomacy with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. In a move that surely left the ghost of Machiavelli nodding approvingly, Trump managed to squeeze in some peace talks amidst the solemnity. Yet as the plot thickens, one wonders, is Putin merely stringing along our dear Donald with false hopes of peace? Let us know in the comments if you think Trump should resort to banking or secondary sanctions to teach Putin a lesson, or if he should just build a beautiful wall around Russia too. Speaking of walls, it seems Congress is back from a well-deserved spring recess, ready to dive into budget talks that will surely be as smooth as a Trump rally. Republicans, with their shiny new $69 billion funding plan, are gearing up to extend those delightful 2017 tax cuts and funnel millions into border security. Because as we all know, no wall means no security. And who wouldn't want a wall as beautiful as the one Trump's planning for the White House lawn? Ah, yes, the White House lawn, soon to be adorned with not one, but two magnificent American flags, each waving proudly from almost 100-foot-tall flagpoles, funded personally by Trump, because if you want something done right, you do it yourself. It's about time the White House had some proper flagpoles, don't you think? Comment below with your thoughts on whether these flagpoles will finally make America great again. In other news of the week, Trump's trade negotiations are making headlines, especially his great call with South Korea. The speed at which these talks are progressing is nothing short of miraculous. Perhaps Trump's trade negotiation skills should be bottled and sold alongside his line of steaks and ties. Who needs slow, bureaucratic processes when you can have rapid Trump-paced diplomacy? And let's not forget the Democrats, bless their hearts, who have been protesting what they lovingly call a reckless budget scheme on Capitol Hill. It seems they still haven't grasped that trickle-down economics is just another term for wait and see if it works for you. But hey, who are we to judge? Before we wrap up today's broadcast, let's turn our gaze to the University of Alabama, where Trump is set to deliver a commencement address. It's sure to be a stirring speech, filled with wisdom, and, one can only hope, plenty of references to his own university. Who wouldn't want to graduate with a degree in winning? And there you have it, folks. Another week in the life of Donald Trump, your president, your commander-in-chief, your man of action. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment to keep the magic alive. Share your thoughts on today's topics, the rallies, the executive orders, the flags, and the walls. Because in Trump's America, every opinion matters, as long as it's the right one. Until next time, stay tremendous.